All right. Testing, testing, testing. I'm just running a quick check on the stream before we jump into it. Why can I not full screen this? All right, that looks basically perfect. Looks good. Let me check that the sound is rolling. Okay, music is up. Can make my mic a little quieter. Make desktop audio a little louder. All right, and I think we're gonna go. So, all right. So since the most boring hardcore WoW stream of all time finished, I made 2 improvements that you might be able to see immediately. Improvement 1, I have blurred out the quest log, or the chat log, so I can read chat and you cannot, and so that's kind of just insurance against any NSFW stuff that comes along in chat and it doesn't get banned right away. And of course chat's not working because why would it be? There we go. Now, the second thing that I've done is this is not actually the start of my journey. As you can see, thank you very much for the follow. Ah, crap. Streamlabs didn't picture that the way I wanted, so I'm gonna have to change that next time. So I can't actually see who it was that followed me, but whoever it was, thank you very much for that. Don't worry, if you type something into chat, I'll say, oh, Cinematic Fridge. Thank you very much, Cinematic Fridge. But anyway, so now that we've got our chat log all nice and blurry, we can actually go forward with this adventure. So the other thing that I've done is I've preemptively taken steps to No, I'm not joining anything right now. So I think that's a good idea. I did that with 4 characters. I attempted to do the first one on stream, which died, and then I did it offline because did it off stream because doing that once is already some of the most boring content alive. Doing that 4 times is pretty excessive, if I may say so myself. So now we begin again. I am a warrior. I don't know if anyone remembers me from Kurnax, but I actually did level all the way to... I not only leveled to 60, I was one of the first 60s on the server. I think I was one of the top 40, first 40 60s on the server, and I was actually able to participate in the very first Molten Core raid on our server. I leveled for a long time with a... I progressed for a long time with a guild called Sunder and Plunder, which was an awesome guild. All the way up until Nax, when it kind of fell apart. And with this guild, I did manage to get Thunder Fury. I did this the entire time being Deep Prot. I was the only Deep Prot Thunder Fury warrior, not just on that server, but possibly any server. I certainly didn't meet another Thunder Fury warrior who went Deep Prot in my entire time playing Classic WoW, but I insisted over and over to literally anyone who would hear me that Deep Prot warrior adds some substantial value to any raid. You should, yes, like technically Fury Prot is better, but you should always have at least one Deep Prot tank in your raid because of the flexibility it gives you, and because of the serious mitigation advantages it gives you if someone makes a dumb mistake and your main tank, you know, basically tanks 3 shots and gets killed. So, I'm really excited for this type of gameplay where hopefully people will be less upset about me playing Deep Prot the whole game. And we're going to see how this goes. So far,
What can I do for you?
the farthest I got to is 11. So we're going to see if we can get farther than that. And then I died trying to run to wetlands, so we don't have to do that again. Alright, he wants me to go speak with Marshal McBride. I'm going to turn down the sound a wee bit. I'm going to turn down dialogue a little bit. There we go.
Need help?
So, I don't know if I can make this content exciting.
Go with honor, friend.
Many have tried. Many have failed. It is what it is. Alright. Fight the kobolds. And this guy, I think, is going to want me to kill some wolves, too. Yeah. It is really nice to see this many people, just leveling, you know. I think that's really cool.
Hey there. See you later.
Alright, so we're gonna go kill some kobolds and... Oh, okay, that's the next one. That's over there, so I won't grab that yet until my turn ends. Oh, he's gonna grab this, isn't he? Alright. Oh, I've got to turn on that again? Okay. Auto loot. Is there anything else I need to turn on here? No. I've got Deadly Boss Mods on, I've got Questy on. Where's details? Yeah, where the heck is details? Put up that action bar. Always show nameplates, that's right. Okay, that's fine. I've got to check my add-ons in a second. I've got most of my add-ons up. Details should be here. What the heck? Unbelievable. I gotta take care of this. Unbelievable. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna switch to my other intro. This should be done soon. Alright, there we go. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not doing any of that. What's changed? Okay. Fine. Do a quick verification. We're good? Alright. Back to the hunt. In some sense, what I'm doing is kind of what I do at the start of any hardcore run that I do, which is just kind of routing. You have to know where you're going. You have to know the right way to do it. I've been looking around for, like, any guides. And I have not found a lot, surprisingly enough. There is not really any guides out there on just how to do it, on how to go level consistently. Because what I'm interested in is, like, that's what I'm interested in the most. I want consistency, right? I'm not super interested in the idea of, I'm not super interested in the idea of taking a bunch of dumb, like, making a bunch of dumb decisions and, like, leveling in a way that's really scary or you know, really risky. I wanna level in a way that I feel good about, that I, like, deserve the win, but at the same time, I don't want to cheese it, you know? I'm not super interested in, like, you know, killing a million boars and getting to 60 that way, because, I mean, I have to believe in theory that would be the easiest, right? Is just kill a million boars. Just all day, every day, and obviously the time investment to that is gonna suck. So what I want to do is I want to find, like, the most consistent way possible to get there. Yeah, just the most consistent way to level to 60. And that's also the fastest possible way given that limitation. And that's not necessarily something that's going to be super easy to do, but that's kind of what I do. That's how I deal with, the, you know, hardcore challenges in games are nothing new to me. You can just take a look at my channel to see the other games that I've done like that. So yeah, and that's part of what the Wetlands run for me was all about, of just another way to kind of ensure consistency all the way to 20. One thing that is kind of exciting about this is that feels, you know, if they are making classic WoW hardcore servers, then that feels kind of like a reset, you know? And I'm really curious to know what the gameplay will be like in terms of, like, the social aspect, in terms of the community. Because I can kind of see how it could suck, and I could kind of see how it could be awesome at the same time. I just feel like there's no way to know for sure what the community angle is actually going to be until, you know, you just get into it, until it starts. Nice, there's level 3. I'll hold on to some spring water. Good. I need one more. Yeah, here we go. Like, in my head, when I think about the problems of the game, more people are going to group. There's going to be less griefers because griefing suddenly becomes way scarier. Like, even on a PvE server, griefing becomes way scarier. You're probably not going to see level 60s like running around dragging these mobs, because if you mess up, then... I mean, you probably still will, but at the same time, like, some of it will get cut down because people who get to 60 are just way more scared about losing their characters. And that's kind of the issue on a server like this right now, is that you've got this dilemma of there are like non-hardcore players mixed in with hardcore players. So of course you can get to 60 and level something if you just want to grief, you know. That's not an issue. Like, I feel like griefing players will be a lot more scary. So I don't know.
Go with honor, friend. Need help? Be careful.
How much money do I have? Do I have enough to... Okay, yeah.
What can I do for you? See you later. Hey there.
I don't have enough money for any of this yet. I will get Battle Shout.
See you around.
Because Battle Shout's tight. Love Battle Shout. Yeah, and then at level 4... Yeah, at level 4 I can get that stuff, and that's nice. Charge and Rend. Charge especially is pretty sick. Yeah, so we're on the way.
You need something?
Golem Souls defies Brotherhood. They've been seen across the road to the east. Don't know what they're up to, but I'm sure it's not good. Bring me their bandanas. Alright. I'm gonna take out the kobold workers first, I think. Yeah, I kind of leveled to 11 as just like an experiment off stream. Just to like see what it was going to be like, and I did have a lot of fun, actually. crazy? Okay, it's farther north. Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. I apologize on this first stream if the audio is super janky. That's definitely, like, a possibility. Oh, look at that crit. 38! 38 damage. Okay, don't need that. It's good for selling, though. So there's a distinction here between yellow and red targets. Like you can see, all the enemies here are yellow. That means you have to actually attack them for them to attack you. You can just run right by them, and they're gonna leave you alone until you attack them. Red targets will aggro on you. The range of aggro will depend on like what your level is and what their level is. So the higher their level is to you, the more aggro range they have, and the lower their level is to, the less aggro range you have. But that's like the super simplified version. Yeah, even though I've actually been like hitting Final Fantasy pretty hard, there's definitely a special place in my heart for classic WoW. I mean, I got very far in it, you know? And then I just got to Burning Crusade and was like, no, it wasn't anything about even Burning Crusade. It was just about like the state of the game at that point. And just a lot of different factors combined to make me not want to play it. And then kind of like that dumb lizard mount. That was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah, Blizzard, if you're looking for an explanation on why I spent $0 on your game for the last, like, year, it's literally that. I mean, year and a half, really. You could have had me for this whole time, and instead you decided to put out a storm mount. I'm glad you made money, you morons. From people who bought your $60, whatever, your battle pass. It's amazing to me how these companies their own games. They'll just throw themselves off of buildings. It's like, why? Like, why are you doing this? Well, it's to get more money in the short term. It's such short-term thinking. It's so stupid. Honestly, if I was an executive at Blizzard and I had someone come to me and was like, hey, we can, like, cash out now by making this storm out, I'd have fired them on the spot. Because that just shows where their mindset is. Return to the mine, clear it of kobolds. No worries. Alright, kill 12 kobold laborers. So one of the other rules that I'm keeping in my head as I go through the questing in this game is I will absolutely never do a quest that's a level... If I have different quests available, I will never do a quest that's higher. Because why on earth would I? Like, if it takes me just more time... If the question a lot of times is time, I'll, like, make an assessment in my head of, like, how long will it take me to go here, get there, or whatever. And in my head, I'm like... I don't want to, like... In my head, I'm like... The price is... Oh, I'm gonna go do this high-level quest because it's gonna... You know, this quest that's 2 levels higher than this other one because it's gonna save me, like, 10 minutes. And then I die and it ends up costing me, like, 50 hours. Like, I really don't understand a person that would make that call. I really don't. It just seems so dumb. wow. Look at that aggro. Jeez. And that's, I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing here, in terms of, like, trying to route. Because for me, the challenge is just, like, time, you know? That's the challenge. It's... Why can I not see... I used to be able to see some, like, an indicator on her. Details. Jeez. I don't know why they need to make this so complicated. I really don't. Yeah, because that's the real challenge of hardcore WoW, right? It's the time investment. I mean, that's the hardcore challenge of routing any game deathless. Is you've got to balance the time investment it takes to do something versus the element, how much risk there is in not doing that thing and then dying, and then you lose all your progress. It's actually kind of interesting to me that so many people are now suddenly interested in like the challenge of playing a game deathless, when that's something I've been doing for literally years. And that's not to say that there haven't been people doing kind of stuff like that. The number one person that actually comes to mind, like, immediately is Happy Hob. If you're not familiar, Happy Hob just does... he basically just runs Dark Souls games without getting hit, which is totally insane. I don't know. I think there has to be a balance. There really should be a balance in terms of gameplay where you're actually playing the game. And you're not, like, cheesing the game. I'm not a big fan of cheese strategies. I kind of get them, like, in certain situations, fine. I might have to do it against Cyclonian, for example, later on, but I think it just doesn't feel good in my head. Am I still in combat? What the heck? What the heck? I must still be in combat. What the heck? Oh, okay, I get it. So the Warlock there was resetting the direction of the aggro by jumping over the fence. Please heal. Okay. Finally. Why is the bandana quest finishing this fast? This is actually kind of nuts. Oh, what is that? Look at how many people there are. That's so dumb. See, this is another problem that's going to get fixed, I think, in hardcore servers. And the reason... Okay, I'll take armor, thank you. And the reason for that is, I think, when it comes down to... Oh yeah, and he's dead. Watch that. Oh, poor guy. I think when the hardcore servers actually start, a lot more people will group, if only to avoid that specific thing happening. Because playing WoW with your friends is like one of the big reasons to do it. So there will still definitely be people doing it solo. But I think there's going to be a lot more. I think there probably more people, like 60%, maybe 70% of the player base is going to probably group and have no problem with it, especially for quests like that. And even players who play solo might group just to do quests like that, if only to save time. I also think in solo, if you can get through the first, maybe a couple, like the first 3 zones, it'll probably be fine after that point. I don't have personal experience of that, but that's just kind of my assumption. Just missing everything. I was gonna say, if that guy killed me, I was gonna be very unhappy. It looks like the players are thinning out a little bit, though. I'm gonna heal up now. Just out of, like, an abundance of caution. Why am I still in combat? What the heck? I should not have been in combat for that long. I don't know why it thought I was. Okay, I only need one more, though. Okay. I think that hardcore servers will probably deal with the bot situation also. Because in my head, like, bots tend to die a lot, and even if you get, like, a bot that's just amazing, that you can, like, if it gets to 60, you can just have it farming whatever, and it'll be great. I still kind of don't believe that it would work. I don't know exactly why. Yeah, I just don't believe it would work. Maybe that's too optimistic of me, but it's it's probably so difficult to get something to 60 that suddenly the amount of time investment in terms of making a bot seems really dumb.
Hello.
There's your bandanas. I'm gonna take my malicious short sword. It's nearly like a double damage. So Millie Osworth wants apples.
Have a good one. Hey there.
And Garrick Padfoot is the guy that everyone was lined up to kill. He will not be an easy man to reach. Yeah, but not for the reason you think. How much money do I have? Okay, I'm level 4. I have enough money to get charge, so I want to do that. Yeah, I guess I'll get both of them, actually. Thank you.
Have a good one.
So, I don't know why. I'm just kind of copying, you know, what I've done for, what I did for years in terms of my stance layout. where everything goes. Ugh. Man, this is gonna be a boring series of videos, I can already tell.
Good day to you.
Here we go.
Safe travels.
Yeah, so she wants apples, I'm pretty sure. No, grapes, I'm sorry.
Have a good one.
I'm not gonna do any quest that's 5 before I do a 4. Like, it's not happening. So I'm just gonna hang out and just keep leveling, you know. 12 is my hard off time because I got work tomorrow. Well, I always got work, you know, but here we go. Oh wow, is that empty? Okay, no. I thought for a second they just hadn't come in yet. Just couldn't see. Oh, seriously? How is that aggro? Okay. Awesome. Oh, I'm so dumb. There, I equipped my good sword. Oh my gosh. Oh, someone's cheating. Guarantee you that's what that was. That guy who just ran past. Yeah, it's fine to do that as level 1. I'd be surprised if he didn't get, I'd be surprised if he didn't get caught for doing that in later zones. I'm not really close enough for this to matter. No, I think if I do this and then skirmish Deco Ridge, then I'll be level 5, and then I can take on Garrick. Here you go, use your grapes.
See you later.
Okay, I'm gonna go west next. And then I'll go bring the Grape Manifest to Brother Neil's. Because that's not gonna get me to 5 anyway. Oh, nice. And so these are also yellow mobs, actually. Oh, that's a kobold worker. Thank you very much for the follow. I'll see in a moment who it is. It is All Night Scabber. Thank you very much. When I was putting on this, I neglected to have my awesome follow notification put over the stream. I'll basically take care of that later tonight. Okay. Oh, come on! All Night Scabber. Why do you do this to me? I do not need any promotion. Anything buying. Get, how do I do this? Let's see if I can do this really quick. Congratulations, you are blocked. If that didn't work, I'll block you also more later. Actually, I think I can do this now. Is this any good? No. There we go. There's level 5. And we're going to take a quick excursion to my main Twitch channel. Take a quick second to look at this. Goodbye, All Night Scabber. You are permanently banned from my chat. Good riddance. Yeah, anyone who tries to promote anything on my channel gets banned instantly. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go directly to permanent ban. Centrist does not play. Okay, that's 35 armor. How many more? 5 more. Nice. Extra 18 armor. Three more. Alright, perfect. That's done. We're going to turn that in. Are there any more? No, those are both level 6. And I don't have money for them, even if I did want them. Not bad. Got to 5. I think I can keep doing some work in Elwyn for sure. At some point, I am going to deviate and go up to 19 armor, 6. Okay, that's clearly superior. So, one of the things I do here is after I go to Goldshire, I basically run up and do the city quests. Because that's really easy. And then I basically also run... Oh, I gotta go up the tower. And then once that's done, I basically just go north and go to Dunmoreau and do the starter quests in that zone. So I can start leveling both starter quests at the same time.
How are you?
And I think that's right. I think that's the right way to do it. Lashed belt, that's clearly superior. It's always... I'm always just going to go with the most armor. That's the obvious situation in all cases. As a warrior, melee DPS, you just want as much armor as humanly possible at all times. I love the class. I love it so much. Alright, I'm gonna turn in some stuff here. And I'm gonna go to the line for Garrick and just kind of hang out. See what I can see, you know? See if I can get any See if I can get a cheesy kill. What's the durability at? Durability is good for all this. Turning in any durability at this point would be just a total waste of money. Alright, off we go. I'm not actually going to go to Teldrassil until I hit probably level 10 or 11, and the reason for that is, oh my gosh, I'm concerned about trying to run through Teldrassil. Because the way that zone is lined up, it's like the starting point is in the far east, and then the city is in the west. So to get back to the starting point, you've got to pretty much traverse through the whole zone. And if I'm remembering correctly, I think that you can run into like mobs on the trail, and if those mobs are like 10 or 11, you're just gonna die. I so want to just skip this line. There's so many people here. The thing is, I'm not fast enough in like a race situation. Who got it? Oh my gosh. That guy get? Oh, who got? Okay, they're in a duo, so that saves some time. So next should be Dingu, right? Is Neuroxys skipping ahead? The more people respect the line, the faster it'll be for me, I think. Yeah, Dingu's like, I see you there. I'm really curious to know if someone's gonna try to cheese this. See, this is the kind of dumb part about the non-hardcore servers is that you get this. I mean, in all honesty, 5 of these people should join a group and like instantly get it, but that's not gonna happen for some reason. Okay, next one should be coming up. Garrick should spawn then in a second or two. There he is. Who got it? Oh, are you serious? Neuroxys got it from sitting down. Wow. See, that's the thing. I'm gonna remember Neuroxus now. I'm gonna remember him forever. And if I ever see him in trouble in the world, I'm just gonna let him die. Like, if I ever get an opportunity to kill him, or just to screw him over, like, that's something that's gonna happen. It's a dumb thing to do. Okay, so this one should be coming up soon. Oh, does this guy want to take the spawns for no reason? I'm gonna remember this guy too. It's interesting because he's 18, and in my head, I'm pretty sure that's like that's the point where you start losing the griefers because it's just too much time. And that's why he's back here, because he's too scared to actually level. MTX Core, I'll remember them. I want MTX to keep losing this. It'd be so funny. Alright. Any second now. Ah. Yeah, vengeance will be ours. Look at all these guys. Why are they all in guilds? They're level 1. Or they're level 5. What the heck? Yeah, in hardcore servers, this just won't exist. 5 silver if you want my spot. That was Verilok. Oh, that's funny. Leomo's got 5 silver? Seriously? Oh, wait, you can't trade. Yeah, get back there, Leomo. Alright. Good. What the heck was that? What was that? What? Who got that? I thought... Oh, okay. I think Uthros got it. Okay. He'd better got it. Okay, good. Alright. All the waiting. It's all led to this. Two minutes. And the dream is alive. I'm gonna do an audio check while I'm running this. They did something to Twitch where I can't actually watch my stream full, which is so weird. Yeah, I really can't hear anything from desktop audio. Alright, here we go. Wow. So I can still hear what's going on. It's just super quiet. How about that?
What can I do for you? See you later. How are you? Have a good one.
Yeah, so after we do this, we're basically going to head straight north to Dunmorrow. Yeah, the blurry chat actually was really great. That really works. Well, I spent like 20 minutes or 30, or maybe even 30 minutes just waiting in that line.
You need something? See you around. Hey there. See you later.
Make gold share on the home.
Hey there.
Oh, I only have one silver.
Safe
Jeez.
Hello. See you later.
Alright, get that.
Greetings.
Nice.
Be careful. King's order, friend.
Open for business. See you
I don't have even close to enough money.
What can I do for you? See you around.
Oh, really? They're setting up. Okay. I'm gonna stick to what I do these quests. Get the XP off of them. Yeah, the lines are interesting. I think it's useful to hold to them. If only because you start to get a feel for which players are selfish and which aren't. Of course, it's impossible to keep track of that in the long run, but any player you can mark off as like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. He's willing to skip a line. Well, that's the guy who's not going to fight it out in a tough dungeon situation, right? He's the guy who's like, oh, I'm looking for this, and you're like, oh, in my head, I know this is the guy who's going to bail the second things get dangerous in a dungeon. Or maybe he's you know, the person who's so impatient that you're like, oh my gosh, is he gonna decide to pull? In this game, as the tank, there's literally no situation where I shouldn't be pulling everything. Maybe like a hunter, if there's a specific pull that works for that, I can live with that. But everything else I should be pulling. I really think that.
You need something? Safe travel. Good day to you. Have a good one.
Alright, taking those requests. I think she's on the outside of the store, right? Is she? I don't remember. Yeah, okay. That's the outside. Aid while I'm here. Because the bandages that I can make are going to be way better than any of this tough jerky right now.
Hello. See you later. How are you? Safe travels.
We got all these people leveling fishing in Stormwind. I should probably do that too. I'm gonna level engineering and mining just because I think that's probably best for the spec I'm running.
I buy and trade. Go with honor, friend.
What's VC? Am I like having... I'm like having an aneurysm. What the heck is VC? This guy called Deadmind's VC, and the entire chat has just ganged up on him. It's like he just swore the Satanist oath or something. Like, what on earth? They're letting him have it. And now they've gotten a conversation about Dire Maul. They're like... Yeah, we're gonna go north. We're gonna get first aid. I think it's worth the silver right now. It's more, I'm not gonna start leveling engineering. I mean, there's no reason for me to level engineering right now, this early. So I think it's fine to level it later and get mining first. But I'm not gonna have enough money to do both, so I think first aid probably comes first.
King's honor, friend.
There we go.
Be careful.
We're gonna put that right down there. Took a wrong turn. No, I didn't. Alright. To get mining trainer. But I might later on. Well, I definitely will later on. What time is it? We've got about 20 minutes, then I gotta hit the hay. Yeah, it would cost at least 1 silver, right? And I don't have anything here that's worth that. Should be coming any second now. Yep. There we go. What the heck? Okay, okay. I was, for a second. Yeah. Fair enough, Justice. Go on and... yeah, enjoy. See, that's the thing. Like, for just a second, I was like, oh, that's really cool. But in reality, it's like, the guy, I mean, the guy's probably one of the better people in the server. I mean, getting that is tough. But his server got taken over by hardcore players, and there's absolutely zero chance that's a hardcore player. There hasn't been enough time for anyone to get that. I think Reg's only been killed like a couple times. Like, it's just not happening. And it wasn't just the Hammer of Ragnaros. Like, it was the AQ gear. Like, yeah, no one's done AQ yet, I don't think. Imagine the first Thunder Fury warrior on this server is gonna be like a legendary hero. Dude, I can't even imagine how hyped that's gonna be. Oh wait, there should be a quest back here, right? Or am I not high enough level for it? Oh, I'm not. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, I'm basically going to just be able to run down to the zone, and then I'm gonna log off. Ironforge is, in my opinion, the coolest place in WoW, probably. I just think it's so dope. That fall kill you? It might at level 5, I don't know. There's King Magni. I think that's King Magni. Cool. At level 5, I can run through the tunnel, the starter zone, pretty easily. So we're going to do that. If some of you are wondering, is this necessary? Like, technically not, but I like to do all the quests. And there are some, I mean, there's also some gear that I can get out of this that's going to be better than what I've got now. By the way, up over that mountain is what I had to climb to get into the wetlands on this character. No one has ever died at level 53. Look it up. Maybe. I don't know. That'd be funny. Yeah, like, all these quests are 7. You know, and that's the reason I'm going here now. And it's just it's just a little bit better, and that's what you're doing, is you're looking for those tiny leveling upgrades, you know, where you're going to be able to level a little bit easier. You know, where there's just a little bit less danger. And I really think the ability to do that is meaningful. Oh, that's a pet. Okay. I was worried for a second seeing a level 7. The boars are yellow, so they're not going to attack you unless you attack them. The bears will, so I've just got to be a little aware of that. As a level 5, I shouldn't have any trouble killing a level 6 bear at this point. This is the starting, if you don't know Classic WoW at all, this is the starting zone for gnomes and for gnomes and dwarves. So I'm probably going to be like one of the only humans in the zone, because there's not a great reason for me to be there, besides just trying to... Alright, we're almost to the tunnel. And this is something I'm going to kind of carry on in the game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to jump between zones and make sure I'm doing the most level appropriate quests possible, so that I'm just playing the game with like the minimal amount of risk that I can for the time investment. Technically, in terms of speed, if you are interested in just doing it as fast as, in terms of doing the quests as fast as possible, you should wait until you get a mount and then just come back and do all these quests. But I feel like the level advantage they potentially give me is going to be too much to just kind of throw away. Okay, I'm gonna just run here. I think I can probably outrange them. Yeah. I'm moving faster than they are. Normally the tunnel is pretty clear, so it's interesting that I ran into any guys at all. Not gonna pick that up because he just wants me to go back to Keranos. Here we go, Coldred. Well, the starting zone for the dwarves and gnomes, and I am signing out for tonight. I might be on tomorrow, I might not. We'll see. Who knows? Anyway, bye.